your number one source for exposure and promotion. You want to host your own podcast? SoldierByBlood.com. You want to know where the hottest artists are? SoldierByBlood.com. You want real support? SoldierByBlood.com. Go to SoldierByBlood.com for more info.
I am the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah. We win. Championship. Back to back.
And when I hit you with a hard right hand,
Yeah.
you will fall.
Lil' Brian with my grind. Golden State with my muscles. My team a bunch of warriors.
They didn't put signals on the Malibu. Cut me off, you son of a bitch. I hope you wind up somewhere in the ditch. Why the hell would you get on my ass? I go magic grab a bump, there's nowhere to pass. Road rage, it's burning like a fire. Road rage, the flames are growing high. Road rage, like a nightmare, I'm dreaming. Road rage, I keep on screaming. No looking, you're booking, phone texting, we're vexing, ain't stopping, my brain is popping, brain checking, I'm wrecking, I don't really care if you go or stay, but get your ass in gear or get the hell out of my way. Road rage, blasting my eye. Road rage, it's burning like a fire. Road rage, like a nightmare, I'm dreaming. Road rage, keep on screaming. Road rage, road rage, I'm talking about my road rage. My motherfucking road rage.
21, Stl Roar, mycitymymusic.com, Soldier by Blood. We've got About Time in the house. The whole band, all four of them, believe it or not. Cocktail kit and all.
Yes,
You want to start off, Mandy? Because you've been here before.
I have been here before.
Yes.
Thanks for having us back. I'm glad
Oh.
to bring the boys with me.
Yes. So, tell us what's going on and what we're doing. And, you know, it's been 12 years, sister.
You know.
I know. So, we have a big announcement. your boy here.
I know. Bobby is getting a kidney transplant in 20. Oh man.
20 some days.
Yeah, 22 days. 22 days. Bobby was born with a rare kidney disease, so in January this year, his function just dropped out completely,
man.
like down to 10%. And yeah,
It's been a long road.
So it took that long?
it's only but most people wait like for a really long time.
Yeah.
I really pressed everyone constantly because we have a busy lifestyle anyway, so I don't have time for this, so we're getting it done.
Right. Not time for you to be falling down and you being sick.
Yeah, we
Come
got
on.
very fortunate. His sister and his sister-in-law were both perfect matches, and that doesn't happen either.
Right.
And so his sister-in-law is the one that was chosen, and she's giving him her kidneys.
Well, we got to give it up.
So she's pretty much making sure we can continue our busy life. So
And she's on the top of the Christmas list now.
oh,
And
I
the
told her
birthday
for sure.
list
Yeah.
and every list.
I think my mother-in-law is still allowing the dogs on the couch because Heather is such a animal lover that she's always like, you let them dogs on the couch. So now the dogs are like allowed on the couch. Forever.
It only cost her a kidney. You know, no big
Yeah,
deal.
and she also
I did
gets,
give up a kidney for you.
she gets lifetime chicken and dumplings from me.
That sounds good too.
Oh, I make good chicken and dumplings.
That's awesome. And you're playing this week?
Yeah, this Sunday we're at Toys for Tots at Hotspot in High Ridge, and I think Rock Inc. is on the bill, and All Fired Up. I'm gonna probably miss somebody. This
Michael Lynn Band.
Michael and
Michael and Band. 10 and Out, I think, is their name. I have not got to see them.
Terry's, 10 and out.
10 and Out. I think that's it. So.
Are you
we're gonna-
playing? You're going to play.
Yeah,
And you guys.
Michael and Band. We'll be playing with Michael and Band and About Time. I think we play at 6 or 7. It starts at like 1 p.m. So there's live music all day long, and just bring a new unwrapped toy for Toys for Tots.
That's very cool. That's
So
awesome.
come party
Good
with
for
us.
you.
Yeah.
And you guys have your duo coming up as well.
Oh yeah. I
Thursday?
forgot all about
Is that
that. Yeah,
Thursday?
Thursday at Peg's on the Boulevard in High Ridge. Bobby and I, just the two of us jamming out. It's his favorite.
It's always fun to watch.
It's my
it.
favorite.
It's a good time.
It's my favorite.
It's been 12 years.
Oh my gosh.
Well, do you want 12 more? What you know?
She's got the gavel.
Here, you can have the gavel. I'll give it to you guys.
Oh,
You
Bobby
can
gets the
have
gavel.
oh, look at that.
Bobby can have it.
He's gonna tell us to shut up with this.
Yeah,
right.
that's how it
Are we
happens.
going to listen? We're going to get louder.
Yeah. Yeah, we only have 3 more shows left with About Time as a full band before transplant. So everybody needs to come see us the 17th at New Garden of Eden in
Okay.
Sparta, Illinois. And then, oh my
Cosmic
gosh,
Lounge,
the
the
16th. Oh, our Bad Santa party where we're doing the Feed My People
Right.
food drive is the 16th. You dress up like in your cutest Santa or elf or
Or
whatever
your
you
raunchiest Santa. Or
whatever you
whatever
wanna-
you feel
Right.
like doing.
Yeah.
That's right.
the more inappropriate, the better for us.
Right, exactly.
It's a
Where's that
bad
at?
party.
You guys can go on our Facebook and check out Bobby's outfit from last year.
Where's that going to be at?
The Cosmic Lounge in House
Cosmic,
Springs.
okay.
So you have to bring up. There's a list on our Facebook page of things that they're needing. So they're needing personal care items and food
Okay, cool.
for Feed My People.
Yeah,
That's a
they're doing-
community outreach in High Ridge. So
I heard this is a cool venue. I've not been there yet.
you need to come check it out. You have to come to Bad Santa. I want to see you all cute. I know you have some Santa boots or
Oh,
something.
I do. That's all I
See?
wear.
I knew it.
That
So
is
want some
mine.
Santa boots and some crazy scarf. You got this.
Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
I know.
Yeah.
We will
He's
be
already got the
selling
beard.
Santa hats that night.
Yeah,
too.
we will have limited edition About Time Santa hats for purchase that night too, and we'll donate to Feed My People. So
Right.
Very cool.
yeah, and then we're at Reds. Reds is our last show, the 23rd.
Yeah.
I drove
And
by
that's
there.
always a good time. Reds is
I love
always a
Reds.
good time.
Yeah. Who was it? Roy, Fry Project. They played on there a lot.
I
Yeah.
love Roy. That's
Yeah.
my homie.
Sweet guy.
He runs that jam down there at Cosmic Lounge on Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights, yeah.
Oh.
It's been growing and growing consistently.
It's
like
a cool little jam, you know. It's there's you never know who's going to show up. People are in and out quite a bit. But it's got a consistent bass that also comes, and a lot of the players are really good, so it's fun to sit and watch, you know.
It's fun to watch the people grow that come there, because Roy also teaches guitar, so his students come and play live. I just love to watch people grow.
I hear there are a few bands that actually started because of that.
Yeah.
One in particular,
Twist of Fate.
Yeah, my son-in-law actually just got into his first band. It's called Twist of Fate, and that's where they all basically started putting everything together. So
It's my girl Aubrey sings
Yeah, Aubrey.
Twist of Fate.
and Jim and
Matt Boyer.
Your son's little acoustic project started there too.
No, well,
No?
yeah, I guess it did. Yeah, my
Sharp.
son he started his first show as well, and it was a little duo with this young lady, and they're doing a lot of strange music. They do everything from Taylor Swift to Sinatra to some jazz songs. It's a really cool
They're young.
makeup.
She's
Yeah, they're
17.
young, and they've got just it's a really neat, kind of vibe. So
She's got
it's
a killer
called
voice,
B
too.
Sharp.
Dude.
Her voice is so powerful.
She's one to watch.
So powerful.
Jenna.
Yeah.
I
And
call
he's a-
her
he's a
that
pretty
girl
good
Jenna.
player, too,
That's
so-
what her name is on my phone because I couldn't remember her name for the longest because I'm a jerk, I guess.
Yeah, Jenna, it's Jenna Wrestler is what it
What's
is.
that girl
yeah.
Jenna? She's
Yeah,
that,
that girl
she's,
Jenna.
she's that girl, man. I'm
My,
telling you.
my son goes by Austin Martin on stage, and then Cody Evans with Twist of Fate. So yeah, it's been fun to see the progression of some of the people that have come out of that jam session.
That's cool.
Like a lot of other jam sessions. I mean, you always see
That's
it,
the
but-
best way to get a
yeah.
band together. You know, doing auditions and all that is kind of time-staking and a pain in the ass because you never know who's going to drag in all their bag and baggage, and then go to a jam session, pick out who you want to play with, and get up there and do it. If
Yeah.
it works, it works.
Yeah.
I mean, more bands have started that way and have stayed together longer that way.
Well, and you can kind of get a vibe when you play with somebody at a jam because they're just there to have fun. So if you're having fun and you still get a good vibe, well, maybe that's somebody you ought to talk to.
People get stressed out over auditions. I mean, lose their mind over auditions, and they worry too much about the stuff they don't need to worry about.
Right,
They
right.
should just go in there and lay it down.
Well, you get nervous. Everybody's watching you. They're all gonna watch me, man. They're looking at me.
No one likes being judged, right?
You guys ready to play some songs?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's play some songs.
All right. Are you gonna?
You gotta get up.
Okay, right now.
I'm gonna put some music on
some
while
music
you're
on
doing
while we're doing
that.
that?
Yeah, this is our interim music.
Here.
How
Let's
about
do,
some?
Let's do one of these. Get me a little loosened
Yes,
up.
we'll do one of these. It's gonna loosen
Oh,
up.
look,
Nikki, you want to get in on this?
Nikki, you want one?
We got our manager, Nikki, here.
Nikki's our manager.
Nikki's one of our managers. We have two.
That's good.
Mindy's at
Nikki
home
and
with the
Mindy.
kids.
There we go. Bobby.
Here's to you, babe.
To you, brother.
He's like, thanks, guys.
Let's take a chair, too.
I don't know. I think are we plugging in anything? Squeezy?
Are you plugging in anything?
Do they have to plug into anything, or are your mic's just gonna pick up the guitars? I don't know.
Yeah, they don't pick it up.
All right, let me put a song on real quick. Oh.
Okay.
I'm really glad I did that. Let's bring this down to.
She's not a gypsy, but she's drifting. She's not an angel, but she's flying away. She's not addicted, but she's tempted. She's not torn, she's just free. She lies and waits for her heart to break, and the pain to fade and just let go. She cries at night and waits for
We got our cajon ready. Oh no!
Suck it.
That's all right. Just relax your throat muscles. It'll go down. You ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Thing they call divine, and all the stars will shine for you. When all is well and will is over all, forever after. Maybe in a million times all that's good. We love the all of you. Lands are green and skies are blue. All in all, we're just like you. We love the all of you. When I cry for me, I cry for you. Tears of hope and joy for all the days we've still to come. And if I ever said I'd never live, I'll fly to all the sun. Maybe in the meantime something's gone. We love the all of you. Lands are green and skies are blue. And all in all, we're just like you. We love the all of you. That sounds fine. Come and see me sometime. Similar to the future of the humankind. Okay, it's not okay. While it's on my mind, there's a girl that fits the kind of the future love dream. I'm still a fine, but in the meantime, love the all of you. Lands are green and skies are blue. All in all, we're just like you. We love the all of you. Love the all of you. Lands are green and skies are blue. We're just like you. We're just like you. We're just like, we're just like you. We're just like you. We're just like you. We're just like you.
I do. I like it. It's still got a full sound.
Thank you.
This is how we started.
Just
This
loud.
is how we
This is
started.
how
About
pretty
Time
much
started
how About
before we
Time
were elected.
started. I started out sitting on this, and we were at the store one day and found some brackets and came home with it, and all of a sudden it's like, ooh, we can do this and we can do that.
Well,
and
the first time I heard you was at Paris when you came to Open Jam.
Yeah, that's when we
yeah.
first decided to kind of go electric and
Yeah, that was when the
start doing this next song Joe brought up at practice, and I was like, I can't do that. And then he's like, why? And then it kind of sparked us kind of going a little heavier, and I love it. So much fun.
Awesome.
We're gonna do one more if that's okay with you.
do two more.
Oh, okay. I want my water though.
Okay.
I'm an obsessive water drinker.
That's good.
Obsessive.
That's good. Well, good job.
Wheeling.
Sorry.
That was her
I know
band.
better than that.
You know way better than that. And this is the tuning. Is this the tuning song?
Yes, the tuning song.
This is the tuning song. Are we ready?
We kind of
ancient Chinese folk song.
That's right.
Yeah.
Stop Facebooking me. Start playing.
I'm just waiting for these guys.
Yeah.
Piercing radiant moon, storming of poor June. All the light running through her hair, approaching guiding light. Her shallow years in pride, dreams are made winding through my head. Our lives are open wide. The beach it gives them sight. All the light running through her hair. The spiders all into the evening of the moon. Dreams are made winding through my head. Through my head. Before you know away. Through my head, through my head. Before you know. Before you know, I will be waiting all the way. Dreams are made winding through her hair. Dreams are made winding through her hair. Okay.
What do you want to do? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I said, we're not going to take all her time just playing all night. She wants to talk to us.
Oh, I want him to, whatever Bobby wants to do. It's all about Bobby.
It is all. And he hates that so much.
It's only been 12 years! We need another 12 out of you.
Oh, yeah.
What do you like to play, Bobby?
All
All of it?
everything. Depends on what mood I'm in. One day I'm Slayer, Cannibal Corpse, Pantera.
What day is this one?
Today was more of a sit on a couch and watch Yellowstone.
That's why they have reruns. That's why you can always go back and watch it
Johnny
again.
Cash or something?
You mean nobody put the VCR on the tape and hit record for you tonight?
I will say you never know what you're going to hear when you get in any of our vehicles.
Well, you never know what you're going to hear at one of our shows because we literally
No.
have like.
My Spotify is all confused.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I know, back in the day when it first started, when Pandora first came out, I mean, because my range is like from the Carpenters all the way to, you know, Zombie. And it's like, wow. I mean, I had such a great range of every little thing in there. But yeah,
I like to tell people that we play everything from Tool to Tesla to TLC.
There you go.
So
it's all good.
I mean,
Whether it's our version of it or theirs.
No, because you make it your version.
yeah, we tend to make them all up.
That's all good. It's all good. So,
Right.
pick something.
We got one more.
One more, let's do this one.
Mother, take your children out to walk my way. Take your children out to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, mother, can you keep them in the dark alive? Can you hide them from the waiting world? Oh, mother. I'm gonna take your daughter out tonight. I'm gonna show her my world. Father, not about to see your light. Wanna find heavenly? I can show you what it's like. Take on bleeding, not about to see your light. I can show you what it is. Mother, tell your children not to hold my hand. Tell your children not to understand. Oh, mother, father, do you wanna bring heads with me? Do you wanna feel everything? Not about to see your night. You wanna find everything. I can show you what it's like. Till you're bleeding. Not about to see your light. You wanna find everything. I can show you what it is. Not about to see your light. You wanna find heavenly? I can show you what it's like. Till you're bleeding. Not about to see your light. You wanna find heavenly? I can show you what it's like.
That was awesome! He's trying to get home, watch his TV show.
I'm all caught up.
You'll be fine. Once you get the recap, it'll be all right.
Right.
Because that's how they roll. Come on back over. You need to adjust stuff, Tweezy? Do I need to play a song? I'll play a song real quick. Episode 121, Stl Roar, mycitymymusic.com, Soldier by Blood. We've got About Time in the house. We'll be right back.
Flying through the atmosphere at the speed of my life. I'm dealing with the afterburn that tried to take my life. Put a gun into my face. I remember still. I'm looking It's where you made your home. And we were like your chain gang left to break away the stone. So put a gun into my face. I remember well, looking back up on the day I tasted cold blue steel. But I knew that I was too far from my home, and I did not want to bleed out all alone. Hey, I was alone. I got caught in a fire, to whom it may concern. I was caught in a fire, and the afterburn's. Yeah, yeah. Now I stand beside your rock, so smooth and so cold. A picture of a lonely life that walked a weary road. Put a gun into my face. I remember still. I'm looking back up on the day I tasted cold blue steel. But I knew that I was too far from my home, and I did not want to bleed out all alone. Hey, I was alone. I got caught in a fire, to whom it may concern. I was caught in a fire, and now the afterburn's. Yeah, yeah. Don't leave me to bleed here. I don't wanna be alone. Don't leave me to bleed here. I don't wanna be alone. Don't leave me to bleed here. I don't wanna be alone.
And her manager, Nikki.
And
She gets one of these too. 'Cause we gotta get her something. I already know the managers are underrated, underpaid, never paid. I should say.
Oh, her and Mindy
Yes,
both take
but we
care
get the
of us
blame for
quite a bit.
everything.
They buy me drinks. They buy me drinks.
Yeah, I know.
Her and Mindy take care of us quite
yes,
a bit.
That's
it's got a team. They're our handlers.
Yeah, right.
Always gotta have handlers for sure.
Oh, I thought that you drank one without me, so I totally was
I
trying
did
to
not.
catch
I
up.
gave you one and just replaced it in the
Darn
thing.
it! Well, you
So-
better drink one now.
Okay, well, here.
Somebody
Here.
better catch up.
Someone's
Okay, please.
I only saw one there. I was like,
Do you
oh
need
shoot,
one?
I'm
Sorry, it
slacking.
wasn't me and Angie.
Do you want one? You're falling down
ball,
the job.
Shoot. Well, now I gotta do.
Now you gotta do one. Now we all gotta
Oh my
do one.
gosh.
Let's
Okay,
do another
then
one.
I'm
Here
done.
we go.
Alright.
This
This one's
you
to
guys are
Nikki.
twisting
Not-
my
not to Bobby.
Nikki and Mindy. Mindy's not here tonight. She's at the
Okay,
kids.
here we
So
go. Managers! Woo!
Here's the management.
Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yes, boom.
Alright, I think it's Helbin from yesterday. We did a friend.
That includes Tweezy,
Yeah.
the man back here who does everything.
hey, Tweezy.
Mindy's got a full spot.
He has he's got it all. He's got the studio, he's got all the money, he's got all the everything.
You got all the money?
He's got all the gold.
Don't tell all the, don't
He's
tell
got,
them that.
he's got all the gold grills.
Don't tell him, man. I'm gonna get broke into, man. Well, he got all the
You
security
don't know
too.
this guy. He is all the security. Soldier by blood. That's
Right,
not
I
that's
get
not
it,
anything
I
you
get
want
it.
to fuck with. I promise you. Tweezy, how long have you been doing this?
12 years.
6 years?
It's been 12 years.
It's not 12. You guys got the 12. He's got 6. But,
Aw,
but
you're so
between him and-
sweet. Celebrating our anniversary.
Oh.
You just had to bring it up. No, it's not even.
When is your anniversary? Is
In
it-
May. May
in
29.
Close enough. That'll be
It'll be
13.
13,
Oh my
yeah.
God, it'll be 13 years.
Yeah. 13 years.
Yeah. We got engaged after 6 weeks, and we were married before we knew each other a year.
That is so sweet.
Mhm.
And it's been 12 long years.
Very long.
Whenever
Like
he,
that song, Paradise by the Dashboard Line. Oh,
Right.
time.
yes.
No. No. That's awesome. Very good. But but when did you get sick? I mean, as far as beside what 6 months ago is when it really
When it
hurt, or
really
just-
hit was in January. I went to the hospital actually, because I thought I had maybe COVID or something. And after sitting there for I don't know,
A long time.
9-10 hours in
Oh,
the
wow.
they're
ER.
ridiculous. They make you wait. It's ridiculous.
They came back and told me my kidney function was pretty much nothing. So that's
Wow.
when it all started.
I mean, did you not go? Were you just feeling sick before that, or just like no symptoms? Or you just
I just
already-
thought I was a lazy bastard because I was always
I did too.
Yellowstone.
That Yellowstone. I mean, it has been on for 6 years. God damn. Yellowstone. That's right.
No, I was
Now
always
you have
tired,
yellow eyes.
falling asleep at work, and I mean it sucked.
Oh, man.
All of it makes sense, like after the fact. All the things he was going to the he hates going to the doctor. So if he wanted to go to the doctor for something, like it made, but they just brushed it off as another problem. So
Oh.
it's just his disease is such a rare one that they don't know the
Really?
attack. Yeah, it's called IgA nephropathy. It's apparently, upon my research, because I'm a complete psycho, because I love him so much. He saved my life. He changed my life. You know what I mean?
Right. I know.
So,
Yes.
I have
That's-
researched it, but I guess it's becoming more prevalent. So I bet you it's environmental or something. Who knows? You know,
It's a COVID thing.
Yeah.
probably.
It's a
Should've worn a mask.
everything else is linked back to COVID.
Yeah.
Throw it in there.
That,
you know?
that's why I don't even ask.
I mean,
That's exactly what they'll say.
Yeah, it's snowing outside. That's COVID.
Yeah.
Or the Camp Lejeune water.
Yeah.
we're Camp water. Don't forget that one.
He was there. He was there.
I was there.
I don't even know what that is.
What?
Oh,
tell me
yeah,
what it
you don't
is.
watch daytime TV at all, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen the advertisements once
They
in a
got
while.
toxic water in there.
Like Times Beach, too.
Worse.
Well, this is
It's
a
military
It's just
base.
the water.
It's
Oh.
military base, and the drinking water was
All their
So
minds
he's
are
a-
poisoning
he's a-
people, basically. Yeah.
That's
He was
messed
a
up.
Marine back in the day.
You're
Still
still a
is.
Marine.
Semper Fi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so all the Marines who were stationed on that particular area, then
Right.
I mean, he gets mail, emails,
Oh my
text
gosh.
messages, calls. Oh, you can have a settlement.
Oh my gosh.
Honey, you feeling good? Is everything still good?
Right.
What's
Like
going
I'm feeling
on?
fine, but quit calling. Now I'm starting to like shit.
right now starting to worry.
Between that and the stupid Medicare people, good
Oh my
Lord,
gosh.
they're ridiculous.
I'm not
like,
even old enough for that, and I get
That's
it.
what I said. I'm not even. Stop fucking calling me. I know I'm old, but stop
So
it.
one of those where you tell them, look, when I need you, I'll call you.
They don't care. It
No,
doesn't
no.
I
matter.
get 5 a day.
Jeez.
It's ridiculous, and it's the same person from a third world country who says
With
her
a
name
different
is
name.
who says her name is Jane. You don't even know how to spell that.
She's Asian, I know that. This is Lisa.
And she's persistent.
Yeah. Quit calling me. Who are you this week?
Maybe she just really likes the sound of your voice. You know?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Then
I'm
I
gonna
start
start saying
screaming.
Sheriff's Department.
She doesn't hear it because she doesn't understand English.
Yeah.
As long as there's a noise, you know. God, I can't stand that. That's whole. You can't stop any spam calls. It doesn't work.
Nope.
They still find a way.
It's
They just find a
ridiculous.
different number.
Yeah, I do it for a living. I call people.
You can
He's
leave
the
now.
person that
She does
sells
extended
car
car
warranty.
warranty.
You're the one.
There are people that are
Is your
looking for
name Jane?
something.
I will sign
Is your name
Is your
Jay?
name Jane? Do you have a foreign accent.
She sounds like Lisa, though.
Depends what day of the week it is.
Right. Why have her and Joe been together so long? It just keeps changing.
Oh my gosh.
So you're all original members?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all doing this before me. I've never did covers before. I was always in like original metal bands and whatnot.
It couldn't be the
But-
clutch thing, right?
Yeah. But me and Bobby were in a metal band when we were 17 together, and I, saw them at the bar all the time playing, and they started doing the acoustic thing, and
I drove him crazy.
yeah, she kept trying to drag me in.
See, I'm
And then-
persistent.
She's persistent.
One day, Bobby forgot a capo at a winery, and she messaged me and was like, "Hey, can you bring a capo up?" And I brought a capo up, so Bobby had it, and I've been in the band ever since.
He won't give the capo back. When he gives the capo back, you know you're out.
No, we have,
I keep a spare one in my cord
we
bag
have a
now,
bunch.
just
I
in
think
case.
everyone has one now because
A
of
bass
it.
player with a capo. How often do you see that?
I know. Well, I mean, look what he's playing.
Right.
It's a
yeah.
guitar that looks like a bass.
Right.
Basically.
That's okay. It's all good. And when did you jump in?
Well, I was actually asked to be in only because of the fact they needed a buffer zone. That's really what it came down
A
to.
mediator.
They needed a mediator to go in between and say, no, you're no, and yes, and no, and yes. And not that I have any kind of power at all, but that's
No, Scott's sole purpose in the beginning
was the in-between.
was
Oh, yeah.
to stop us from arguing while we were doing a gig. We don't do it anymore.
Throw something.
Right.
Throw something.
You can't whenever your people are watching you. Like
You
their
know, if
kids
you
are out there
accidentally
too.
trip
Like
over a mic stand and it falls.
he would
Well,
probably
now
do
he
that
knows.
to me.
Now he knows you done ruined it. That's it.
That's a good
I was talking to
idea.
him.
Yeah, right.
That's the one who'll do
Oh, he
it.
already hits it with his guitar. It's all right. He just swings a little bit. And,
But Bobby has an impeccable ear, and he was having a problem with the not sounding full enough, and that's why we wanted some percussion, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Scott, he does stop us from,
It kind
quarreling.
of took a mind of its own. We did it just to kill some time, get away from,
And get you off the couch.
just
Well-
learn different stuff,
Yeah.
and then, like I
Here-
said,
here
we
you
ended
are.
up hiring them, and then we hired Joe, and I'm like, fuck, we might as well just plug in our electrics. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't 6 months of us
Yeah,
doing
it's-
acoustic stuff, and all of a sudden we're like, we're going to start booking electric shows.
But we were playing
'cause-
Tool and
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine acoustic, and we're like,
Pantera.
maybe we should just
Yeah.
Pantera. Like maybe we should
The
just plug
Franken
in and do this
medley
electric
was
now.
acoustic at first.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
that's the funny part about it is that everything that we do electric, we do acoustic as well, just
Yeah.
on a whim. If
Well,
we're
no,
on
it sounds
some- yeah.
great. It sounds great
Yeah.
both ways. And Saturday night at Charlotte, I was like, holy shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys were fucking off the chain.
Oh,
I
thank you,
And
thank you.
I know Judy was impressed.
Oh,
So-
and I'm just so excited because I really had been wanting to play there forever because that's where all the rockers play, and
Yeah.
I'm just feel blessed that we
I
we
grew up
had
in
such
that
a great
neighborhood.
time.
I went to
Yeah,
plenty of
it's-
jam sessions years
Well,
ago,
here's-
and
you
finally
know-
here I am, getting to bring my own band in, so that's cool.
Well, I used to book the duck room, and I still say you had to have the duck room on your resume. But I've been going to Charlotte. Like I've been with Judy for a million years, and it's like you've got to play Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's got to be on your resume too.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't play anywhere else, you've got to get there. And it's a thing if Judy says you can play there.
It
so
is.
she liked you enough to say,
Girl, I felt
bring it
all of it. I'm still
because-
feeling it. And she gave me a shout out. I just feel so special.
I know
Yeah.
She's the sweetest. I just
She is.
if she feels like family, and you know what I'm saying. It
But
just-
she's been around, so we got to give it to Judy. Because Judy is that. Judy is
You know
that.
what? Club owners that actually appreciate the musicians that come and play
Love
for
that.
them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's something you don't find everywhere. Either you walk in and the club owner could give a shit less, or you walk in and they really do treat you like people. You know what
Well,
I mean? And we have fun.
Yeah, because Judy will slap you in a minute if you piss her off.
Well,
Right.
that's
know
what I
her.
mean, though.
I
But she,
know
but
her
she
for a
treats
long
us
time.
like
I got that
And
vibe.
she's good.
Totally
We're
got
all
that
on the
vibe.
same page. We're trying to make some money. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's just a beautiful thing that she is so great to the musicians that are around.
And it's vice versa. Like during COVID, when she wasn't open or couldn't be open, I mean, Tony Perviter did a bunch of T-shirts.
Yeah.
She sold T-shirts. She
I
sold
love
jewelry,
Tony.
picks, all kinds of stuff. And we all came out, showed the love. We were buying the stuff, and she still able
I
to keep the
remember I
bar
watched
open.
it all. I
So
watched it all
I mean,
unfold, yeah.
it gives me chills. But I mean,
Yeah.
she's just amazing. I mean. She's one of my favorite sisters in the whole wide world. She's
Yes.
just a bomb dig. No matter what, you can say anything to her, and she will say anything back.
Oh, she will.
So she doesn't pull any punches.
No.
She's real as it can be.
That's
but
what
she
makes her
gets the
great.
love.
That
Yeah,
is- yes,
she gets
that
the
is it.
love as much as she gives it. So
The real people. That's
Yes,
what's up. I love the
yes.
real people.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And that turned into a great venue for us too, because we're kind of a odd style. We're a little heavier than a lot of cover bands, I
Yeah.
think, sometimes.
Especially
Well,
and
she
it
loves-
doesn't
she loves
always
the
get
heavy.
a great
She
reception.
I told you that.
But
Yeah,
it
she
fit in
loves the heavy.
extremely well at Charlotte. I mean, that
Yes.
seemed like our people for sure
Yeah.
right away.
Right.
And did you notice that venue? It's not a huge venue, but the sound is right on.
No, it's
I love
yeah,
that.
It's a great
easy to
venue
run
for
sound.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What'd you think?
It was awesome. I've played a lot of places where it's kind of a pain in the ass to run sound, and
Yeah.
that one was super simple.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, even so,
Even
I
after
mean,
setting up in 20 minutes.
yeah, we kind of had a hiccup at the beginning.
We had a debacle.
But I
It's
mean,
fine.
for somebody who has a great ear, I mean, that place is like and what's loud, it's a good loud. It's not a bad loud. Unless
Yeah.
you got a
Yeah,
horrible
you could hear
sound.
everything, though. You know,
Yes,
it wasn't like
yes.
something was overpowering. It all had a real nice balance.
No, you guys were great.
Thank
you guys were freaking
Thank you.
awesome. So,
That's fine.
yes, it was awesome.
Judy did have to tell him to turn me up. He always turns me down. He's tired of my voice.
Well, all I can hear is the monitor running.
I'm
at
just
the
kidding.
moment.
I'm giving you shit. I always do.
Never, 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 never.
He's like,
Good
he
thing
says,
you don't have a mic stand. Good God.
Well, I gave him the.
you got the gavel.
Guys in the gavel.
Right.
Oh
Order in the
my.
court.
Turn down the city.
Honestly,
What?
So for about
No, you don't want to hear your wife's voice after 12 years.
we've had
Nagging.
my
You're
my
not
son,
the wife on stage. You're the singer.
My son has come in and started doing sound for us quite a bit, but he's now started his own shows, and so we're
What do you
back
have to
to
do
running
sound for
our
him
own.
now?
No, sometimes yes, sometimes yes. We do go out and help him out a little bit, but
We
I
need-
mean, no, but he
we
would
need
just,
Derek
he,
Howard.
He had time, so he would come out and he would run our
He's
sound
the
and make it a
bomb.
lot easier for us.
Tell them to wait in 12 years.
Right.
He was
Now
on
Derek
Saturday
on Saturday
night.
night, Derek was, oh man, he just, that was perfect inside and out for me. you
Derek
know.
is the shit.
I run
for
any of your
sure.
monitors. He had everything dialed in just right, and it took no time at all. That guy, yeah, that guy's awesome. So.
Yeah, he is. Derek Howard is. Yeah, he's known him for a long, long time. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
And
Derek's
he
awesome.
makes it look up. Never touches chords.
Did
Right.
Derek play with
I mean, I've been a stagehand for a long time. I mean, 10 years, and I have rapped every chord from here to Timbuktu, and it's like, don't touch my chords. So the big running joke is, I'm gonna lick your chords. He's like, I mean, yeah, don't touch the chords. But anybody who's never rapped a chord, they have a memory.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every
I
musician
suck
is
at it.
different. You have to ask first, especially when you're moving them or helping them load out. You just stand there and wait for them to direct you because it's a certain way to do things. You know, and I've been on that end too because I've had people when I've done sound and let me help you. Just stand here. I just need you to stand here. I'll let you know. Hold this, don't hold this. Don't move, just stand here.
Right.
Because everybody is different on how they want stuff done. So it's not anything personal. It's just
I
the
don't
way it
do
is,
it.
you know. So
We have a system.
Yeah, we
Back
kind
up
of
They
got
do
it
it.
done.
You know.
As just tell, last time with Charlotte, we got everything set up in 20 minutes.
yeah.
20 or 25 minutes.
We,
Granted, at the end of the night,
Yeah.
everything was kind of a mess, and it took us
Yeah.
like an hour to.
We kept everything hidden so we didn't have like a cluster out visible or anything.
No,
but-
I'm a big pet peeve of mine is tripping on wires, so I've
Right.
always
Yeah.
got to.
Yeah.
But we set up record time, so everything behind the speakers that you couldn't see wasn't as neat
We
as it
forgot
usually
it.
is.
It all
so-
worked though.
your
It all
spaghetti
worked.
was more than spaghetti, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was. By the end of the night, we were Lady in the Tramping chorus for
It looked
sure.
more like a really bad French braid is what it looked like. It was not good, man. We were going for cornrows or something. I don't know. It was
Well, it's
weird.
funny. The first show I ever did as a stagehand, I mean, doing the big shows, was at the amphitheater, and the snake on that thing, when you go from the stage all the way to the front of the house, it takes at least 15 people because it is it is so freaking heavy, and it's because it's got the amphitheater has got ditches that were made. So it goes in underground, and then we have to put grates on top of it. But it's got to go across the stage, down the stage, on the side, and in the floor. Let's capture the floor, and then go up the side of all those chairs, and then around another corner, and then another corner to the front of the house. I mean, and it builds your upper body strength just
Yeah, I bet.
because.
Well, I mean, halfway through, you're probably rolling it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like-
it's being rolled off the stage.
Yeah.
So, and then we've got all of us down,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
got to come out straight. So
Yeah.
we've got people that are bringing it, you know, all the way down. I mean, it's a huge thing. So rapping a chord when he throws I got this. I know what I'm doing. It's okay. So yeah, it's just a bigger scale of everything.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. It's a blast. Those shows are a blast. A lot of fun. So when did you guys start playing music? When you guys got together, you guys both were playing music already, or you just-
separately.
Yeah, I started. Hell, when my first gig, I was 13 years old. my dad's always been in a band, so I've kind of looked up to him. And
So you're a legacy.
yeah, he's
Yes,
always been a
please.
singer, but having his friends come over at band practices, always kind of got drawn to the guitar player.
So has he got music out there? Is it original or was it covers?
No,
or-
he always did covers.
What was the name of his band?
It was all kind of a basement band. He was in one called Scooter's Groove years ago, and then it turned into Revved, and then I was old enough to join Revved and got to play with my dad for a while. And now he's in a band called Relic, and they get out every once in a while, but
Because
I'm always trying to book shows.
Because they're old.
They're good though. They got a nice selection. They play a lot of like 80s classic rock that's real good.
Yeah, that's what he
70s,
was
80s,
telling me.
yeah.
I was like, oh man, that's awesome.
A lot of good classic rock.
Like stuff that not every band plays too.
Yeah.
Like that's fun for me.
Well, and
you
Scott
know.
sings
See
a lot of stuff that not a lot of people
He's got
have
a
the range
high
for.
register, so
Oh really?
yeah. Yeah. He didn't sing for quite some time, and I was like, I don't know how you do that. Like, if I don't sing, I don't feel right. So,
When did you start singing?
uh,
Who told you you could sing besides yourself?
well, church.
I mean,
No.
when you realized it was like, oh,
No, my mama.
'cause everybody thinks they could. I mean, I know I could sing in the
No.
car. I could sing in the
I
shower.
remember-
Until you hear yourself
I could
on
sing
tape.
where- and then it's like,
Is that what I sound
It was
like?
at church.
We're not doing that.
At church, I heard this girl that was my age, and she was doing some like runs and stuff, and I was like, I can do that. So then I started like it was on the church bus a lot of times, and then I have a friend Sarah who would make me sing for her when we walked home from the bus stop all the time. She would turn on Alanis Morissette or Mariah Carey, and I'd sing for her.
That's my cousin.
That was my stuff, and Reba. I think the first song I performed live was a Reba McEntire song in 7th grade.
she's awesome. That's very
Yeah.
cool.
But I didn't get, I guess 14 years ago is when I got into a band. Mike French found me singing karaoke whenever I was a single mom. I just left a really abusive, drug-fueled kind of life. So I just wanted to sing, and it was $5. All you could drink at Hot Spot, bottomless cup. It was.
What? No
And it was,
way.
that's where we met. Actually, I mean, I stalked you a little bit before.
She still is, and that's good. Because guess what?
But
Guess
that's
what? Aren't you
he
glad?
was working the door.
She could say that
He
now.
used to- he
Statute
used
of
to
limitations
check
is over.
IDs.
You're good.
Right.
Yeah, Mike French found me at karaoke. He's like, "You want to be in a band?" And I was like, "Can I have free drinks?" And I sang for free drinks for like a couple years. I did. So I got a lot of stage time. And he would never do practice. We didn't practice. We were live in the bar. Like I remember pulling in on Thursday nights because now it's jam night, but that was practice night. He just practiced live though in front of his bar all the time. I didn't
cool.
ever have a practice though. They just threw me right out there.
That's good. That's awesome.
Trial by fire.
Yeah, that's what I
And
did.
it works.
That's
I
where.
mean, think about it. I mean, Divine Sorrow. Brian does not sing during practice. At
No,
all, period.
I went to rehearsal
He
with
does
them.
not sing it. He only sings on stage. But everybody else is playing. He's there. They're all together
yeah.
because those four guys are
Oh,
4 brothers.
they're a
that are-
machine,
Yeah.
dude.
Those, they're amazing. But
they
yeah,
are.
he does not sing
Machine.
during practice.
I
I'm
got to
machine.
sing with them. Were you guys there for that?
He's the
Yes.
It was so
The
fun.
machine. The machine. Yes, it was awesome. Very good.
It
Good
was
songs.
fun.
One of
Oh
my favorite songs.
man, and
I
I had
just
no
played
clue.
it Monday night when they were here.
I know.
so.
I was listening. I
Those
watched
guys
the
are
whole
fun to
thing.
hang out with.
My kid was like,
Yeah,
"Mom,
they're
are you
good
done yet?" And I was like, "No, they're still talking. Brian's talking forever."
I just gotta say,
Well,
if
I'm not
Sonny's
going to say
watching-
anything. I said that how many times?
Oh my gosh, he called
Sonny
me.
was like,
Brian called me
I
on his
already
way
know.
here. He was like, I'm making all the guys talk tonight. I'm not saying nothing. I was
he's a
like,
damn
oh,
liar. He's a damn, you're a damn liar.
I
Call
just
you a
love
liar, Brian, because you did lie.
Hey, if Sonny's listening though, we're working on that GNR medley for you, buddy. We
Oh,
got
no.
you.
No! No!
Oh no, we all know that Sonny's most hated song is "Sweet Child of Mine." And
No,
so,
that's my most hated
so
song.
it's his.
Oh.
You made a good decision.
And so we literally
So
told,
done with GNR, I can't.
we
He
told
didn't
Mike
play
the
it
other
that
night
night. It
whenever
was on
we
the
opened for
set.
those
So
guys
sick
that
of
we're
that
not
damn
playing
song.
that song because we know that Sonny's like most hated. But every time I see him, I tell him we're working on a medley.
Let's all
It's going to be
form.
"Sweet Child of Mine" followed by "Sweet Child of Mine," and then it's going to fade into "Sweet
Sweet
Child of Mine."
And he just looks at you with that look like, okay, whatever.
Everybody.
I mean, he
that
doesn't
talks
get
to-
excited or yell.
Yeah,
He's
right.
great.
He always
He's
says,
so
"Oh man,
cool.
that dude's a trip." So there you go, Sonny.
I love Sonny.
God love him. He's
Those
We
guys
gotta
are
give a
awesome.
shout out to Divine Sorrow for raffling off the guitar.
Oh, of course.
I mean, that's gonna help us.
And it's still in the family.
I
Great.
know. I got a feeling my daughter's gonna have her grubby hands on it. So, no. She already was like, I was like, Papa Scott won the guitar. She's like, oh really?
He's got my next guitar.
Right. Uh-huh.
She won't even let you practice. She'll come gank the guitar right out of my hand.
Ever since she was born, we have.
She's gonna be my my replacement, my retirement.
Well, then you can stay home and watch Yellowstone. You just send her.
I want.
It's been 17 years. Get out
I was like, I'm staying home tonight.
there. Earn your keep. Just don't drop the guitar.
Yeah.
Or the mic.
She's got her own guitars. I mean,
How old is she?
10. She'll be 11.
She's actually 30 then.
Yeah. Did you see that Steve Vai put her painting on his stage? Steve Vai was at the pageant a few weeks back, and she made a painting for him. Her middle name is Vi, and we saw him in the parking lot, and then he put her painting on the stage. It's in every VIP photo that was
Very
taken because
cool.
we did the Evo package. It's in the background. It was in everybody's videos, pictures. I was like, that's my kid's painting.
That is so
I know,
cool.
right? That kid's got good luck when it comes to shows. We tried to get her to come tonight. She knew that we would make her talk or something. She's shy like Dad.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
I
very
don't
shy.
think he's that shy outside of his doors, is he?
he can
Yes.
talk a lot. When he
He's a
talks,
man
it
of few
matters.
words. He's probably gonna kick my ass when we leave here. He's gonna be like, why did you draw so much attention? Every show I'm like, hey everyone, let's raise a toast to Bobby because I'm celebrating the fact that he's getting a kidney transplant, and he's like, shut the fuck up.
Well,
I
everybody
told you.
knows,
Oh, we
now
heard
know. Yes. Here we go. Yes.
Cheers.
He doesn't get enough cheers.
No,
Yes.
we get that,
Yay. Now, once you get this done, we won't even care. It'll be over with.
Right.
Our first show back
Then
will
we'll
be
just
at
talk bad
Reds
about
too.
you like every other time.
Wait, at KT's. What's our
KT's?
first show back
I don't
after
know.
transplant? Will be March 17th. I've already booked it. It's for St. Patty's Day at KT's.
We'll be in
There it
Charlotte like a week or two after
Oh
that.
yeah,
right?
but Judy has to tell me the date.
Yeah.
But
We will be at Charlotte right after.
yeah,
that, too.
there's a party.
Some
I
kind,
forgot
yeah.
the name of the group that wants to have their charter party for. They want us at Charlotte. I don't remember who they are.
Oh.
I'm not
We very
clued
much
in
appreciate
to all
it,
that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Motorcycle club, I can't
No,
remember the name either.
totally. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Like, let's party.
That's exactly. That's very cool.
So you got people.
I guess
She's
so.
got people.
Yeah.
She's got a charter going
I
on.
got
Right.
people.
Okay,
Right.
bass player, let's hear from you. You're the quiet guy, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, the bass player is the one who just hangs around the band, right?
Yeah, I just hide in the corner, like I said. I just hide in the corner and let them do their thing, you know? Throw in the low end when I need to.
But you played with him when you guys were 17, right?
Yeah, we were in a speed metal band when we were 17. We used to play at like Pops and Creepy Crawl and E.T.'s House of Rock and stuff
E.T.'s
like
House
that.
Rock. That was a fun show.
And then, yeah.
House parties.
Yeah, house parties, a lot of house
Now,
parties.
is this the original band you're talking about?
Yeah, it was called Overflow.
Do you still
back
have? Is there music out there I can grab?
Uh,
You have
No,
CDs
probably
or
not
did you
of that
put anything
one.
down on
it was
your-
so long ago.
Yeah, there was a CD floating around
Was that on
somewhere, but I have no
MySpace?
idea.
No, it was
No, that was
before.
my other band. So
Don't be a hater. I still have my page.
I want to see mine.
I went
I'm
through kind of a
old,
lot
I'm
of metal
old.
bands, and then I ended up in a blues rock band called Medley Hill. That was
I don't
kind of
think I knew
awesome.
about that one.
Yeah, well, that turned into Intelligent Evolution because our singer turned out to have stage fright. And we wrote 7 songs, and we had a party, and he stood in the corner facing the wall. And then he never came back to band practice.
Pull the Jim Morrison.
So we became an instrumental
No,
band after
no.
that, and we named ourselves Intelligent Evolution. And we were like very progressive, kind of heavy metal instrumental music for like 3 years. And then went to a punk metal band called Noisebleed, went to another metal band called Lies Tomorrow's Fate, played Fubar a whole bunch.
That's the one
That's
I
out there on
remember.
YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
We opened up for OTEP and Through the Eyes of the Dead and Bury Your
Oh,
Dead.
very cool.
Talked to Victory Records a little bit before the band broke up.
Well, the reason I ask is because I have an app out there.
What is that?
Why is it squeal?
Feedback's
Why is it
going somewhere.
feedback? Is that me?
It's your beer, Joe.
Is it my beer?
It's definitely your beer.
Said IPA, man.
Is it? Do I?
I moved it back. We're good.
Okay.
I think.
Was it you? Turn off the mic, sister. No, I have an app out there. It's under Live 365. It runs 24/7. and it has all original music that plays, and it's got my collection that I keep adding to it. It goes back to the 70s. The 7 days before you guys were born.
Right.
Nice. No, I was born in the 70s. I was in the 70s.
80.
9?
77.
Oh, okay.
If you remember MySpace, my instrumental band, Intelligent Evolution, had MySpace. We had like 7 or 8 songs on MySpace. It's the only place you can find them, but I think
Then
they're
I
still
will
floating
find it
around
because
out
it's
there
still out
somewhere.
there. If
Listen,
it's still
it's
out
out
there,
there
I can
somewhere.
download it from that. I can.
That's awesome.
Intelligent
I know.
Evolution.
MySpace was a joke.
Oh,
I actually got
goodness.
invited to a
I'm-
bass
I-
festival because of that band. I wrote a song called Chaos. It was Organized Chaos. But then Dream Theater came out with Systematic Chaos, and I was like, that's too close, and they win.
They win. Dream Theater
It's just
wins.
chaos.
I mean,
But
Did you
Dream
even
Theater.
tell them? Did you even reach
No.
out? Hey,
We
where'd you
literally-
get this idea?
I had the song for like 6 months, and then my guitarist is like, hey, did you see the new Dream Theater album? I'm like, no. And he showed me, I'm like, son of a bitch. All right, it's just chaos now.
No.
That's way too close. But that song got me invited to a bass festival in Europe, but unfortunately I couldn't get off work and go. So I didn't get to do it.
You couldn't get off work to go.
No, I didn't have any vacation time, and I had to book they were gonna put me in a hotel room, but I had to fly there and back, and I couldn't take off work. I just had a kid and whatnot. I couldn't take off work to go do that.
Damn.
I really, really wish I would have.
He said, sorry, Nikki, I really wish I would have.
Hey, we were young though.
They've been together since they were babies.
Yeah.
22 years.
22 years.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's the same age as
they're
her.
well surpassed that 12-year mark.
Yeah. You passed your 12 years.
They're almost doubled up.
They're on overtime.
That's awesome. And what's your background, Mr. Drummer Guy? You just
That's
had a birthday.
shit,
No, birthday's coming up.
It's actually,
It's actually Saturday night.
yeah.
My
The 10th.
birthday is actually Saturday on the 10th.
His
yes.
birthday's the 12th.
Yeah, right on. Right on.
Yes.
Happy birthday, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I started out when I was 19. I came home from college, kind of dropped out, 18, 19, right next Sunday. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I got credit.
Right.
So I bought a drum set. I always wanted a drum set, and sat in the basement for about a year and a half, played, learned, and then went out and started playing. I think my first band was called Fizzuk. It was like a ska band, a hardcore ska band. I did some metal work with a band called Blacklist, and then a buddy of mine came to me one day and said, hey man, I need a drummer for a band. I said, okay, yeah, what do you got? Well, it's country music. And I'm like, well, he's like, it's country covers. And I'm like, well, and then he says, well, hey man, we make about $100 a night. And I'm like, whoa, you make money playing music? Yeah, dude, let me try that out. And I grew up with a country background, so I had, I knew all those songs. I heard them all my life. I had a cousin that played for Barbara Mandrell and so on and so forth. So it was an easy transition.
What
And
was the name of the band?
which one? The country
country,
stuff?
yeah.
That was, oh God, man, I can't.
You're bold.
Honestly, I really don't remember. They had a couple of names. At one point, it was the Silver Bullet Band, and then
Silver Bullet was Bob
Yeah,
Seger
yeah,
tribute.
Bob Seger.
It
Yeah.
was a Bob Seger tribute.
it was before that. This was before that. This was back. They were the Silver Bullet Band in like the early '90s, late '80s. It was Terry Miller and Brian Bowen and a guy named Kevin Swope, and then a steel player by the name of Don Curtis, which you probably have met. Don Curtis. Don was a monster, and being able to play with that guy, he was a percussion major in college, which gave me the chance to learn drums. So I sat behind Don for many years, different groups and stuff, and he taught me a lot. Just he'd be over there and just go, and I knew exactly what he meant. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
So, and I did country for about 14 years, and then I got with these guys with Mike French. I found him at his brother's place one night, and he hired me to do road shows. I was only supposed to do the road shows.
He was the road drummer.
Anytime we went
So
outside
Mike
of the
had some
bar,
original
that's what
stuff
I did
out.
with Mike, because his brother would play drums for him at the bar. And one day he was like, hey man, I need you Saturday night, and I've been there ever since. So,
How long is that? 8
but
years?
I got the chance to meet these guys, hang out with these guys, and play with these guys, and I mean it's morphed into this, which has been a beautiful thing.
Well,
you know what I mean? So.
His girlfriend's my best friend and Bobby's cousin. So,
Yeah.
Mindy, our other
That
manager.
is true.
who's
I have
not
been
here.
dating Bobby's cousin.
Yeah,
for
I
5
hooked you
years,
up.
but yeah.
Mama Mandy.
That's Mama
Yeah.
Mindy.
So yeah, she's our walking Walgreens. It's awesome.
You have to have that.
Yeah.
And
You
no,
have to
man,
have
look, you know what? Everybody knows, like, if you need something, go to Mindy. It's
Yeah.
probably in her purse.
Yeah.
It's
Got a
awesome.
headache. She got
And she did all of our
Nail clippers.
Our first T-shirt runs, all of our first
Yeah,
T-shirt runs.
she made
she's
our
done,
T-shirts at
and,
first.
Like I said, all the band photos, most of our band photos were all done by her. Not all of them, but like 95%.
Yeah,
of them.
majority.
Every time Scott forgets his stuff,
She
she
brings our
saves the
stuff.
day.
She saves our ass.
Like when you
If
forget
she's not
keys
with
right
us.
before
Like the
show.
trailer key when we're at Charlotte, like 20 minutes away from
Hey,
home.
look, that was a whole thing. Don't start.
We did a great job. It turned out okay. We have stories now.
Pry bar.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
We were really close to going
Because
to
we
the
had
hardware
to
store.
close
Like,
it
I
before
can
we
get this
went
thing
home.
apart if we really want to. We might be going to Lowe's real
Well,
quick.
we had a friend of ours that showed up and he had maintenance tools in his truck. And I'm like, I need security torque bits. He's like, let me look, man. I might.
Oh gosh.
So, but yeah, our managers really do support us quite a bit, and they put up with all of our shit, so it works out pretty good. You know.
That's awesome.
Tony Privater did our neck shirts. You were just
Yeah,
said
Tony
something.
just did our last batch, and these last
He's
two
the bomb
batches.
dig.
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy. I met him at 21 Rock, which I thought he was from Jeffco because that's where I met him at, but it's because Torchlight Parade and his, come to find out, his band ripped, like they disbanded,
Yeah.
and I'm the one that jumped in. I saw a post looking for someone to fill in for that heavy metal food drive, and I was like, ooh, I want to do that. It's right down the street from my house, too. So that's how I ended up meeting him. We ended up on the same mic at the end of the night with
Yeah.
Torchlight.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, we've been friends ever since.
Well, you know he's original for Conquest.
I did not.
Yeah, he was with Conquest for
Oh, okay. That's
Wow.
that makes a lot more sense now. Yeah.
Man, I've
mean,
been
I
in a
remember
bubble. I
Conquest
told
from
you
back
that.
in the day, you know what I mean?
I don't know
He was in
anything.
that
Oh, he used to play
Yes.
with what? Was it Strike Force with
Yes.
Pat Shook and all that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pat Shook.
I
was
remember
another,
Strike Force.
I can't. He showed up at Charlotte. You know, he's once in a while he'll still text me, or are you still alive? Because you never know where he's going to be, what part of the earth he's going to run
Yeah.
off to. But yeah, he showed up at Charlotte. I was throwing a fit. Mike's like, who is this guy? And I'm like, you don't know about Pat Shook. I mean, he's a freaking legend in this fucking town.
Oh, he cracks me.
He
I
is a
remember
legend. I mean, he's just a great guitar player.
he's a monster on guitar.
He
I remember
is.
when I was younger, actually, kind of still testing the waters on, playing shows and stuff. And he calls me up one day. He's like, "Man, I just cut my finger off with a skill saw. I need your help." I'm like, "I can't fill in for you, man."
But if
You're
he
better
called
than me.
you, then yeah, that's a good thing because he doesn't just do that to
No, just anybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Him and Tom McCormick, rest in peace. He had they used to do a duo thing together, and I had them booked at Mile 277. They were doing all this before the shows on Friday nights. They would come in and play for a couple hours before bike night. But yeah, that was right before Mike died. Or I'm sorry, Tom died. Yeah, do you guys know Tom McCormick?
I don't
Probably
think
not.
so.
You're not old enough.
I miss Mile 277.
Actually,
though.
I
liked
was
that
the
place.
young guy in almost all the bands I was in until about 8 years ago. So when you say you're not young enough, you'd be surprised what I ran into over the years. I was
Scott's
always
old.
the kid, Now I'm the old guy. So.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's all good. You have all the answers. See?
No.
You're supposed to anyway.
I can sit back quietly and not say anything. I mean something. So.
We're
I
gonna
think
take
that's the age thing.
take a break, and then you guys are gonna come back. Playing. Is that
Oh,
okay?
yeah?
Okay.
All right.
Is that all right?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Episode 121, Stl Roar,
What are we doing?
mycitymymusic.com, Soldier by
Slayer.
Blood, About Time in the House, and we're going to take a quick break. Let's listen to a little inner outline.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I love those guys.
South of Heaven acoustic.
Don't tell me 'cause I know I'm So my mind and soul's been taken over by my body, demanding its recovery. Now you gotta let me help me. I will endure self-hate and put my head on straight. I will be just as great. Reincarnate the pain and the torture of closure. When does this end? I will regain composure to begin. 'Cause the beat of my heart is lessening. I'm accusations, a place to pretend there is no one watching. Take pity to all of those you've made to suffer with all of this sick accusation, as if you would care. You are still not watching. You said this is everything you've ever wanted. This is everything that makes you feel. This is everything you've ever wished for. This is everything, everything you. This is everything you've ever wanted. This is everything that makes you feel. This is everything you've ever prayed for. This is everything. For a moment that somewhere inside of you, some dark, distant, self-made sobriety, a place you pretend there was no one listening. Have the innocent paid for the reckless desires that fall from your soul? Does this feed your sick need to assume all control? You are still not listening. This is everything you've ever wanted. This is everything that makes you feel. This is everything you've ever wished for. This is everything, everything you. This is everything you've ever wanted. This is everything that makes you feel. This is everything you've ever prayed for. This is everything, everything some kind of sobriety. This is everything you've ever wanted. This is everything that makes you feel. This is everything you've ever wished for. This is everything, everything you. This is everything you've ever wanted. This is everything that makes you feel. This is everything you've ever hoped for. This is everything, everything you. This is everything you've ever wanted. This is everything that makes you feel. This is everything you've ever prayed for. This is everything, 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 everything.
We never come into it. We'll stop playing another song before.
I know, we have all one of our medleys that we do.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Are you gonna do the cowbell?
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I don't know. How am I going to do all that, guys?
Manager.
Stomping all over DS. It's okay. It's just Sunny. It's just Sunny playing. Episode 121. Stl Roar, mycitymymusic.com. About times in the studio, trying to decide what they're gonna do. We have a new rock star in the house. She's playing cowbell tonight. Woo! Yeah. Do we have a mic? What about?
We didn't think this through. I was just excited that we found something that sounded like a cowbell.
Hey man, homie to the rescue over there.
That's right.
Thanks for the encore, Cat.
Hey, anytime. Of course. We love Divine Sorrow.
I love Divine Sorrow.
Who doesn't love Divine Sorrow?
I don't know.
We don't care.
No.
You don't love them, we don't care.
Hold my beer.
Hold her beer.
I gotta hold it
Hold
down.
my beer. Every great thing always started with hold my beer.
Right,
You know?
here we go.
That's right.
I didn't want to break it.
That's okay. Don't break your beer. Break your cowbell.
Don't hit me with it.
Okay. You ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it. There it is. And break it on his head.
Heartbreaker, soul shaker. I've been told about you. Steamroll the midnight soldier. What they say must be true. Red hot mama, never chama. Time's gonna pay you dues. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. I'm messing with a son of a bitch. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. I'm messing with the son of a bitch. Talking Java poison ivy. You ain't gonna clean to me. Rectangle boat maker. I ain't so crazy. Red hot mama, red summer. Time's gonna pay you dues. Yeah, you're messing with a son of a bitch. You're messing with a son of a bitch. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. You're messing with a son of a bitch.
Scared? Say you're scared. That was awesome. Is there gonna be a solo now?
Yeah, let's do a solo.
You're gonna do a solo? A solo now?
I got a limp mic stand.
I hate it when that happens.
There it is.
Hey, come on, man.
Oh, there you go.
I was gonna do lowrider. You fucked me up.
Do it. You can do whatever you want. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't really know that. We got a regular old jam session up in here. Let's do one more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
More cowbell.
I dare you guys to open this beer right now.
Don't do that to him, man. You got a lot of equipment here. Wait a minute on that.
Good idea.
Don't mix them up.
Okay. One, two, three, go! Called me late last night, said she loved me so. It didn't matter anymore. Say she never cared and that she never will. Said she'd do it all again. I guess I'll have to wait until then. And if I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. And you won't bother me no more. And if we're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I said, I think I'll have myself a beer. She called me late last night, said she loved me so. But I guess you changed her mind. Well, I should have known it wouldn't be alright. But I can't live without her, so I won't even try. And if I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. And if we're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I said, I think I'll have myself a beer. Maybe someday I'll think of what to say. Maybe next time I'll remember what to do. She looks like heaven. Maybe this is hell. Said she'd do it all again. She promised not to fail. Social! Hold on. Raise them up.
Get him up, get him up,
Social!
get him up, get him up.
I was wondering about that.
That's what we do.
I mean, that's what we do.
And if I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more. And she said, it's okay, boy, 'cause you know we'll be good friends. And I said, I think I'll have myself a beer. I think I'll have myself a
Yeah!
Thank you, guys. That is the right ending. We do our own thing.
You're right.
That was awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, come on back over. Okay, so I gotta pay a couple bills here. What? Yeah, pay some bills, you know. Charlotte Pub, of course. Saturday night, justice is served. They're great. They're a lot of fun. They're a blast. Let's see. St. Charles Music House. Friday night, we've got Hello Newman. And Saturday is Decades Apart. Kenny's Friday night, we got Happy Ending Band. And Stagger Cats there on Saturday. Parrots, Friday night, Incognito. And Saturday is Miss Claudia Rose. Have you seen Miss Claudia?
She's beautiful.
She's freaking amazing. I mean, she's a great kid.
Yeah.
And at Rebar, because Cindy gave me a new shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Friday, lowercase G's, and Euphoria is there Saturday.
Yeah, we're good friends with the G's. man.
Yeah, lowercase G's are
They're
awesome.
great. They play Kenny's a lot.
I love
Yeah.
Sarah. That's my girl.
I mean, they're
That girl
just,
can sing too. She's got some pipes.
holy shit, she's got some pipes.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
she does.
god.
Her and Brooke from Alice.
Yes.
And I.
Reverse.
Yeah,
Alice in
Alice in
reverse.
Yes, Alice in Reverse. We have a little trio that we've been working on.
Really? What are you gonna call yourselves? The little
Girl,
trio?
well, it was Girl Power. My husband hates it, but I love it. We did one fundraising event, so we have like 4 or 5 songs already. But be looking out. We'll be doing something because I'm gonna be dying while we're recovering from transplant.
You've got to make some money.
Well, I don't even care about that. I just got to keep my music. I don't know. I don't want the pipes to get rusty.
They're not gonna get rusty. Just keep screaming at him. You're not supposed to move.
No,
just
he's
sit
gonna
there.
be ready for her to go at some point.
Like, get out.
You're both
you just go sing.
Yes,
Go.
go
You're
sing
interrupting my
somewhere.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, Girl Power.
Well, I've got a couple of bands that I promised some gigs at Blueberry Hill. So you guys
fun.
could open for them.
Or maybe. That'd be cool.
Yes. So,
Good food down there too.
Yeah, that'd
Yes.
be so cool.
it is. I love that venue. I mean, it doesn't hold a lot of people, but the sound there is amazing.
It's
And
legendary.
just to play there, just to say I play
Yeah.
the Duck Room. I mean,
Right.
come
That's-
on. And you can't, but there's not a better sound man in the whole world I've ever met. That guy is amazing. I
Wow.
mean, it's like, wow. And you're literally in a basement sweating your ass off, and it's a horrible load in, the worst load in the whole world, if you've
Yeah.
ever done it. You have to be there to go, oh my God, but it's so worth it because you forget about how terrible the loading is.
Oh, yeah.
Just because you're
That's
playing
the
the Duck
best.
Room, you know.
Right.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's a very cool venue.
I played across the road from there years ago. What was that place called?
Is that what used to be the Red
Soundtours
Sea?
or the Red Sea or something
Look,
like
I'm
that.
Jeffco's
South Coast
fuck.
St. Charles.
They had a place. They had like a
I'm Jeffco.
music venue in the back of the place, and it was a restaurant up front. But it was right across
Cicero's?
from. That might have been it. Yeah, it
Oh,
was Cicero's.
Cicero's.
Oh, Cicero's, wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
legendary.
She was
That,
talking about
that
loading
place,
the
literally,
basement.
they had to close it down before it fell apart.
I remember the Red Sea on Belmont
I
Loop.
mean, it was kind of like the
loaded
Checkerdome when
in
you
the
went to the
basement.
hockey game.
Right,
When you
yeah,
went to
yeah.
the fights and a hockey game broke out
Yeah.
because that's how it was. I mean, I've told him the story a million times. You know, I was in the stands and the pucks were flying everywhere. It would hit the wall. Literally, it would crumble. And then there were people diving for that freaking puck just because it didn't matter if the walls fell down. I'm getting that puck, damn it.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
so.
I remember actually going to Mississippi Nights and seeing the Urge, and people were tearing up seats
Yes.
back in the day. So
Yes.
I mean, you know,
I know.
Mississippi Nights was a cool venue back in the
That
day.
was that. I mean,
That place was crazy, but man,
It was insane.
Did you see the book? The book that just was put
The
out.
book that
about-
yeah, the guy was
Yeah.
on our show.
Yes, I thought so.
He was, yeah, I mean, the time and the effort and all the hours he put into that book was wow.
I need to get my hands on a copy. I will.
It's
so
pretty cool.
I gotta ask, do you remember Rod Sheridan
Yes.
from Mid Coast Music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was my neighbor.
Oh shit.
Towards
Wow.
the end of whenever he was doing all of his stuff, I sat and helped him edit and hung out in the basement there and worked with him for quite a few hours. It was
No
fun.
shit.
Yeah, that dude was
Wow.
awesome. That guy's still awesome, man. He's something else.
Another one, Steve Schindler. He's been, you know Steve Schindler?
I don't think I ever met Steve.
He's got a badass studio in St. Peter's. It's in his basement, and he's told the story a million times. He built it with his cocaine money from the 80s.
Hey, you know we all gotta make a living.
Yeah, you know, hey, you know, $20 is $20, goddamn.
Hey, that's Bobby's saying.
So, but this studio is amazing. I mean, so if anybody wants to lay down some tracks, original stuff, I mean, he does it. He's got 2 drum sets, electric and not, and plexiglass behind one of them.
Nice.
He's a bass player, so he's got all kinds of basses in there, and
Nice.
he's got a microphone collection that you can't touch. I mean, it's just amazing how he's got it all set up, and he's got boards everywhere. And the way he does it, you can either bring the whole band in, but the way he does it is that each person plays their part, and then he puts it together. He's a great mixer. I mean, you got to see his setup. It's amazing. So I got to give Steve a shout out. He's a huge fan, and he's one of my buddies. He's supposed to be in here, but he's got some stuff going on at home that I'm not privy to mention. But yeah, he's great. He's one of those guys from back in the day.
Yellowstone.
That's what it is. He's watching
He's
Yellowstone.
hooked on Yellowstone too. Man. I know.
We're all gonna tell you what happened before you got home.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch it, but you know, I'm gonna listen. Let's
Yeah, no.
You're gonna know.
Yeah. Whether you like it or not.
I mean, after Halloween, I know a couple of the characters, so there you go. It's
Well, right, exactly, for sure.
everybody dressed like that one guy. So
That one guy.
That
That
one
one
guy.
guy.
the big dark-haired guy from Yellowstone. Everybody put on a cowboy hat and had the
I
dark
don't
beard
know.
with the glasses, looking like.
Well, you
Hank
don't even
Williams
have to.
Jr.
That's just somebody from Hillsboro. Trust me.
That's-
That was some dude from Hillsboro.
I used to be on the rodeo circuit. I already know.
There you go.
I know.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I don't
I was
go
a
there.
barrel-
That's where the
I was a barrel racer
That's where
back
the
then.
jail's at. We don't go
Really?
there.
Yes.
So did you ever barrel race out at the one in St. Charles? There was the Horse Palace.
The Horse Palace, yes.
I played music there the last
I
year. and a half.
bartended
That
there.
place
That's
was
how I
rocking.
got to play because they let me. I have horses. Let me barrel race.
Yeah.
You need to work. No, I want to ride my horses.
We would work the stalls before the shows,
Yeah.
and then go back. That last
The Horse
year,
Palace, it was pretty cool, but
That
it,
was a badass place.
it didn't last very long. But no, I had a paint and a thoroughbred.
That's hilarious.
I
That's
know,
awesome.
isn't that funny? But yeah, no, I used to run the rodeo circuit in Hillsboro. One of my good friends lives in Dittmer.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where I live.
Population
That's
1,200.
not
I just bought a house in Denver.
026, you gotta check out Whole Shots out there. They have like a little, it's called the Boneyard, and it is
Yeah,
the
it's
most little
awesome.
enchanting spot. It's like a biker bar. It's in a garage. They got the garage.
That's where I was at.
Yeah.
Whole
I
Shots?
did once, and I'm like,
Yeah, but he made
They
like
got
a little.
goddamn
He made a
monkey
whole
hanging
bunch
from
of
the ceiling. It pisses in your
gears,
face.
bicycles.
Yeah, they got a chandelier made of just all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They had a monkey
They
that
rode
pees.
down there one day,
Had a
and I'm
monkey
like,
that pees.
holy shit.
They put a patio area together with like bags and like
Very cool.
like fires on all the tables. It's like so enchanting. And it's got like a little deck for a stage. We played there one time this year.
I live like 5 minutes from there.
Oh yeah, the swings, the hippie swings.
Outside.
Oh,
There's like a
okay.
little outside
Very
area.
cool.
Yeah, when it's warm out, they have bands out in the back.
Okay.
On Fridays only. And they
So
had a
it wasn't that
cheesesteak.
big for a band, but
No,
yeah, they had
yeah,
a good
it's-
patio.
No, outside is where they put us at.
Yeah, I didn't know Dittmer existed. One of my friends.
I grew up in Cedar Hills, so.
Well, yeah. Well, see, my friend who lives in Dittmer, he's got 125 acres, and it backs up to a creek, and so we would go down there, and arrowheads everywhere. It was
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I learned how to hunt crows. Let me tell you how you hunt crows. This is funny.
I don't know how to hunt
So
crows.
this guy had a small garden on his property, and he said the crows, between the crows and the rabbits, they were just constantly eating his garden. And one day he's like, "Hey, get over here!" 'Cause we were about to farm some hay, and I said, "Okay." So I came over there anyway. Threw me a shotgun. He says, "Okay, you gotta hide behind the other side of the house. Get this shit." So he turns on this boom box. Do you know what a boom box is?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he turns on this boom box, and it's the sound of a dying crow.
Yep.
All of a sudden, they come out of nowhere.
Yes.
He
They
says,
do?
"You start shooting when you see the cloud, when you
Yes,
see
so
the
it's a
sky
Predator
turn
call
black."
is what it is.
And
Yeah, that's-
literally,
That's
boom, boom, boom.
why
I mean, I've never shot a shotgun
So
as much as
no
I did.
bullshit. I've heard that from people out there too.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
you can actually,
They
if
got a
you
That's how
predator
you
call.
hunt crows.
don't kill
And they're
it,
called
you shoot
a
one
murder.
and wound it, and it'll call all
Murder.
the other ones in,
Yes.
and you take them all
And
out.
they all, yeah, so that's exactly what we did. I
That's
hunted
crazy.
crows
I
one
would've
day.
freaked
was
out.
like,
There's no
I'm
way.
not picking these dead animals up. That's on you. But they're not going to get my garden. I'm
No.
like, okay, whatever. Isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious?
I had a
Birds are
cousin that used to lay in her garden. She was 72 years old and would lay there with a 22 like Rambo.
She
and
laid
pop
in
up-
her garden?
And pop up and shoot the rabbits as they
What?
came to get her tomatoes.
Oh, these
I am
people
not
are serious.
kidding.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
My
I've
cousin
laid
Bobby-
my garden a time or two. But
That was after that was,
shooting rabbits.
I don't have a gun.
You just didn't make the house.
that was after a safety meeting.
Sounds like your dad.
Everybody was safe.
Right. You had to make sure he finished it out.
Safety meetings are important.
Safety,
right.
yes. The garden was safe. Everybody was safe. It's all good in the hood. Oh my God. Yeah, he had a bull. He named it Diesel, and this thing was humongous. And he had one horn that went up and one horn that went down. I was like, holy cow. Yeah, I learned a whole. And cows are stupid animals. They're dumber than horses. Are dumber than cows.
Oh my
But
gosh.
cows are like, yeah, because we would go out and we would go out in the truck to mend a fence like on the other end of the property, and all the cows would follow us because, well, that's how I feed them. That's why they're following me. I said, oh my God. But anyway, yeah, that was, yeah, I used to run the rodeo circuit, and oh, I loved doing that. It was a blast. I loved it. Horses
You've
are
got
like big
lots
dogs.
of different things that you've done.
Yes, I have. I'm old.
Every time I hang out with you, I hear some new stuff that you did.
Lived a couple lives.
I
love
have.
it.
Yeah.
My name is Kat. I've had 9 lives. I'm pushing that really, really hard.
Yeah.
I think I'm on -2 now.
It's all right.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, once you get as old as me, you don't give a shit.
You're not that damn old. You're
60.
beautiful.
I'm 60.
Already?
Yes.
I don't think so. But look at you're still rocking and rolling, and you're
I keep
support.
drinking, I get cuter.
Thanks for having us tonight.
Oh, you
we had
guys are
such a good
great.
time.
Yeah, this is
You guys are great.
Such a great time. And we hope no one forgets about us when we're off for a few months.
No, because you're not going to let us.
No, you're right.
We're gonna go out
And
probably
we're
try
not
hit
going to
some
let you.
jams,
And, you know, there's plenty of guitar players out there that love to sit in. And we'll take your place.
Actually, Austin totally offered, but
Austin Sprague.
Yeah.
Austin Sprague.
that's his
He's,
buddy.
dude, he's just something else. He's a monster, man.
He is a monster.
Oh, wow.
He's amazing on a guitar, that's
Probably
for sure.
knows half our songs already. If not
He's born with that knowledge.
I know, he is amazing. He is something else. I remember seeing
Shout
him
out to Austin.
Shout out to Big Austin Sprague, because he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he's great. He was with Brother Morris forever. And, but he hasn't, I don't think he's done any big projects since.
They've been hanging out sometimes, working on theory and stuff, or whatever. You guys been doing, whatever
He's taught me a lot.
He has, he's great. Bobby definitely, we was out for a lot of, between the two of us, we were out for like, I don't know, 12, 18 weeks or something with surgeries over the spring. So this dude had his guitar in his hand like every day.
Well,
all the time.
don't put it down when you're laid up.
No.
That's therapy.
You can't. You can't do it.
Better
play
not.
more than ever.
I hope so.
You
We're gonna
better
come out
duct
of this
tape it
with
to
some cool
him.
shit.
Duct tape it to him. Duct tape.
I don't have to do anything. He just
Even in front of Yellowstone, just
Right.
hold on.
he
to
just
it.
needs
That's
a
all you gotta
Pia.
do.
He needs a Pia, and then he'll play it. I found if I just buy him new shit, he plays the hell out of it.
Now my main focus is gonna
Pretty sure he
start
needs
writing
7th
some
string.
originals while I'm kind of laid
Yeah.
out.
You probably already got some, don't you?
I've been working on a few things.
You probably got how many does he really have? Piles.
I don't know. He doesn't tell me. No, he's
Because he knows you'll run with them, probably.
he don't want to tell me. Yeah, he knows
How
I'll get
many-
excited. I'm so
No,
excited.
sir, you should.
These two just gel so well because they played originals when they were kids. So like they just so I'm pretty excited to have some time off to just jam out. Joe's got a brand new house with an awesome bar and jam room, pool table. You'll have to come out to Ditmer. Ditmer! We cook good food.
Yeah, we're right across from all the dumb cows.
Horses are even dumber. Believe it or not.
Pass a 20-foot
I hate to
bender
say
made
that.
out of scrap metal.
Yeah. Oh, the
And the
Ghostbusters
Ghostbuster
car out
car,
there
can't
too.
forget that.
In Ditmer.
Very cool.
And we don't know roads, we know landmarks.
Landmarks.
And you know what? It's like when I moved up here from Memphis, and you know, Ditmer was the only place. Ditmer and Hillsborough, they knew what a dog leg was. No, you know what a dog leg is?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I know what a dog leg
You know what a
is.
dog leg is in a road?
Oh.
When it continues,
I do.
like you're going, yeah,
Oh, our
A
road
dog
has
leg.
tons of those.
yes, dog leg.
Yeah, you live on Rock Creek Valley. You got a ton of
Our
them.
road's
But down
like
in
this.
Memphis, I lived there for 12 years, and it's like, when you go past the guy who lives in the greenhouse, and you drive down this far, and then you go, oh my God, kidding me? You know, I was blown away when you go to, if you go to order any food, like fast food or any kind of restaurant, they ask, what kind of Coke do you want?
Yeah.
What kind of Coke do you want? I just want a Coke. What kind? Dr. Pepper, root beer, 7-Up,
Everything's a
Sprite,
Coke.
Everything's a
whatever.
Coke.
What kind of Coke? Yeah, everything's Coke.
It's I got that up in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
First it was pulp. What do you want to call it, babe?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, can I have a Coke? Okay, what kind of Coke you want? You know, the red can with the, like a Coca-Cola.
I think they
Oh,
call it
no, we
Pop.
only
Is
have
it
Pepsi.
Nashville only
What
call
kind
it
of
Pop?
Coke do you have?
We only
Yeah,
have
from-
Pepsi, eh?
yeah, in Missouri, the line starts around Joplin, or maybe a little sooner when it's Pop.
Yeah.
It's Pop. You know?
Hey, I remember going to
But-
Nashville and they said Pop.
Yep.
And I said what I wanted. You got an accent. Where you from? Motherfucker, you got an accent.
All right. I know. Isn't that funny? It's hilarious. Well, anybody who lives, you know, 50 miles north of the Mason-Dixon line is considered a Yankee.
Right.
Yankee. I said, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
I went to.
We had that. We were in Florida once. And we were talking to this guy from Louisiana, And he's like,
Was
you
it-
guys
was he
are
a coon
Yankees,
ass?
where
He
are
was a
you
coon
from?
ass?
He was a coon ass, that's what happened. He's like, you guys are Yankees, where are you from? We're like, man, we're from Missouri. He's like, yeah, you guys are Yankees for sure. He's like, I'm a coon ass from Louisiana. I was like, oh shit.
And they speak broken French. If you
Yeah.
know any kind of French, I can pick out a few words.
Yeah.
But that broken French is so. What did
Yeah.
you just say?
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
know?
Her brother can do it because he lived in Louisiana for a while, knows that Cajun style of French a little bit, you know.
I know, it's hilarious.
I
It's
was
so
in San
hilarious.
Antonio, ran into the same thing. Had a guy, oh, you're one of them Yankees, huh?
Yeah.
No, not really, but all right.
I know, it's funny.
I mean,
It's like there's a comedian out there that talks about that.
Yeah,
Like,
one of them call me what's
I'm
your
pretty
real
sure we
Russian
just like
come
fought our
from?
cousins on our own property. We didn't even leave Missouri.
yeah, right.
It's funny, isn't it? Well, Hawaii. I've had a friend of mine who is from Hawaii, and she said that they have their own slang. I don't remember what she called it, but I said, "What? Huh? Are you kidding me?" Yeah.
Everything is Hawaii, right?
I think it goes back to their native language, though, is what it does.
Yeah, and it's but it's so slang from that. She said that it doesn't even it's close to it, but there's so many spins that have been put on it over the years that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you kidding me? Really? Wow. You already have all the paradise.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna tell me we can't understand you when we go? Please don't do this.
It's okay.
But anyway, so Thursday night you're at
Pegs.
In-
Just the two of us.
Just the two of you.
Oh, we might show
Pegs
up
and
there
High
and
Ridge,
just
6
heckle
to
'em.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, it might happen.
We like to show up and heckle them every once in a while, get in trouble, and holler out songs that they don't do. And, you know.
Don't forget the cowbell.
Right. Well, I mean, Nikki's famous.
We
for
like to
yelling
yell Slayer, yeah.
every show. So
We're gonna do it
Better than
someday.
Freebird. I'm so sick of
Oh,
it.
no, no, no.
Freebird.
That's
Oh.
a $100 song. That's a $100 song.
Watch it. Somebody offered us $100 one day for that.
I just tell him that bird flew off a long time ago.
12 years. 12 years.
Oh
We
my
freed him, man.
God,
We
it's
freed
been
him.
more than 12 years. Trust me, I've been
Yeah.
listening to that for a million. It's like Freebird. No, shut up. You're in the wrong show, idiot. God, I get so tired of hearing that, but people still scream it out.
They do.
It's so
Weird
done.
all the time.
Yeah,
All the time.
So done. Why doesn't somebody yell out Britney Spears, you know, or
Right.
I think
What's
I'd
your
be more
job?
offended by that. No, I don't know.
Please,
maybe one more time. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Hold on. We're not
well,
this is that kind of show.
Wait
Mr.
a
Bungle
minute.
covered that. We could do the Mr. Bungle version.
Now there's a local artist who took that stupid Britney Spears song and he made it work. It was Blackie Starks
Blackie
from Maximus. He played, Hit Me
Did he?
Baby One. I was like, oh my God, Blackie, you're the only one I know that can take a Britney Spears song and throws it in the middle of all of his heavy metal. It's
All right,
like,
guys.
No one
I feel
knows
a
who Mr.
challenge.
Bungle is,
No.
but Mr.
Ah.
Bungle's Mike Patton from Faith No More also. He's in that. Mr. Bungle was like
I know.
the creator of a lot of stuff, like bands like Mushroom Head and Alice in Chains and Slipknot and stuff. Definitely were listening to fucking Mr. Bungle. And they cover Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears, and it's actually
What's the
kind of
one that
awesome.
you showed me?
That's Children of Bodom. They
Children of Bodom do it too.
did a Britney
Oh, yeah.
Spears song.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Britney Spears of all
He
things.
said we gotta do something arbitrary like that with just fucking Engelbert Humperdinck or something.
Well, you know,
Dude, Travolta. No.
what was it?
I don't know what the hell you
Well,
guys are
Blackie was
talking
telling me about the Osmonds.
Quote unquote
they
now because
covered,
John Travolta sued him.
they covered a heavy metal song, and it's out on YouTube somewhere.
Really?
So- what
The
was it?
Osmonds?
Yes.
What?
Back in the day, it was something about what was it, Horseman? What was it? Oh, I can't remember what it was, but I gotta find it. I'll send it to you. It's amazing. The Osmonds. Yeah.
Osmonds.
The Osmonds did
A little bit country and a little bit rock.
We're listening to that on the way home, boys.
I gotta find. I'll send it to you. But yeah,
Yeah.
Blackie's like, check this out. I was like, oh my God, the Osmonds. Yeah, it's on YouTube because it
I
wouldn't go
love that.
anywhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, jump out of your comfort zone, pull a song, and make it your own.
That's what we are about. That's exactly
Yeah,
I
what.
mean,
so we play Truth Hurts by Lizzo because she always wanted to.
I always
and
wanted
we were
to.
all against
They
it. We
hate
were like,
it.
no, fuck
I
that
love
song.
Lizzo, whatever.
So we got drunk one day working on other songs at a band practice, and we were like, what if we make it like punk rock is all hell? So we played it like way too fast.
I love it.
And then we were like,
It's
well,
so
hold on,
fun.
let's just like do both. So we like play it halfway normal, halfway punk rock, and then we ended like metal.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But-
That's my favorite. We
That's,
need-
that's the
it's
only way
mixing
she could
it
get
up.
us to play Lizzo.
Yeah,
Well,
because
I
they
mean-
used to just do it on the looper and walk off the stage and go get a beer, and I was like, I don't need you guys. I just took a DNA test. Turns out.
because I didn't have the looper.
But
Yeah.
I mean, that's what covers are for. I mean, it's
I love
not
it.
just playing unless you're doing a tribute thing, but otherwise, take it and make it your own.
I don't know if I could even do a tribute at this point, because I'm in the mode of making everything my own kind of song. So.
Well, you could do like Van Halen, pull all those old blues songs.
Oh, I
and
love
make it
the
your
blues.
own. You know, Muddy Waters. They took Ice Cream Man and all the rest of those,
Yes.
and made them their own. People didn't realize they're old blues songs.
I love
They
them.
didn't make it out to where they are now.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with. I mean, that's why they're out there.
I love that soul voice.
How many times did somebody do Pretty Woman?
Oh,
I think there's at least 6 different bands.
It
that
doesn't
did Pretty
matter.
Woman.
Roy is always my man when it comes
Oh,
to that
dude,
song.
Roy
I mean, he
Orbison
did it.
was-
He did it. He did it right. He did it right. But you know, just like Dolly Parton's song, but Whitney did Dolly's song better.
She did.
She did.
yeah.
I mean, she was freaking amazing. Her voice is just like nobody can touch that for sure.
Right.
It's one of my first karaoke songs when my mom was bartending. That's I
Aww.
Will Always Love You.
Yes.
I don't know if I should try that. We're going to karaoke.
We're going to karaoke.
Let's go.
What?
We got a pit stop on the way home. Is that
Yeah.
what I heard?
What? Karaoke.
Whitney Houston.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
I'm not a karaoke.
Only if you do
I
Slayer
can't
after.
stand it.
Well, it was fun whenever all the girls got together. We had a
Working
great
two good
event that day. It
singers,
was
it's
fun.
hard,
And then
Yeah, but that's different. You can all sing.
Yeah.
Okay.
they're
you
doing
know.
another one on Sunday. A few of the ballers are doing an event out in DeSoto. I want to mention that.
Yes.
I don't know who's all going to be able to make it because half of us will be at the Toys for Tots.
Right.
But yeah, Brooke is doing something at Kazi's in
Okay.
DeSoto for some friend of her that's battling cancer.
Yeah.
So the ballers are doing a something karaoke, I think, event again.
So the
hopefully-
same time the Toys for Tots thing.
Yeah.
Oh
We've
shit.
tried. Yeah, we tried. It's just how it's going to go with all of us girls. That we're all so busy. It's very hard to all of us link up like
Yeah,
that.
you got to coordinate 7 bands having the same day off.
Oh, it's more than 7.
You know?
Yeah.
That group, I don't even know how big it's up to now. It's
I don't know.
wild.
I think you're sitting around 18 or 20 different
Jeez.
different singers, and all female singers. By the
I don't
way.
know because
I
there's
know.
a
I mean,
chat
Does
and
not,
a
does
Facebook
not
group
happen
now.
very often, as you
I'm
know.
in the group.
I've
Yes,
worked with
I
female
know.
singers over the
She
years.
said
and usually
she's
you
one
can't
of
get
them
more
saying,
than
"Shut
two
the
in a
fuck
room
up."
without a
No,
fight.
we
No.
talk. No, what
No,
we do?
I just can't. I mean, as far as if I
gotta
don't get
catch
on
up.
there every day to catch up, I gotta keep scrolling.
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Right.
And then when I
That's
catch
all of
up to
us.
the very bottom and I answer, then it starts going ding 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 ding
Uh-huh.
like a slot machine. He's
I
like,
know.
"What is going on here?" I'm turning it off. It's Sunday. I'm not listening to this. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, get that many females
Because
together.
I mean, it wouldn't even be females. It's just there's so many people in the group.
It's so much
And
fun.
everybody
though.
has, and it's hard to keep up with who's doing what.
Oh, it is.
You know, so.
It is. We have a Facebook group, but we haven't been. I guess we haven't been active. We're all very busy ladies, especially this time of year.
Definitely, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Hopefully, everyone will be on the lookout. We'll do another event.
Definitely. We should.
I want to do an all-girl jam somewhere, so let's set that up. Where are we doing that at?
You could do it at Paris Wednesday night.
We should. Well, if we kind of plan it in advance, maybe.
Okay, next
We're gonna
month.
put that out there.
January.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Next year, let's plan that.
January, the first Wednesday in January. Come on to Paris.
All those girls better bring their guitars.
All
I
the
can play.
girls.
I'm like, look at me telling orders. I can't play.
I have.
She's like,
well,
I can't
let's see.
play
I
guitar,
have.
but if
I
you
have
can.
one. I have
Play
one
it.
acoustic and 3 electrics at home.
I want to. You gonna jam with us?
Sure.
You guys heard it.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm
That'd
so
be awesome.
excited.
There it
That's
is.
my
I'll sit at the bar and
resolution.
drink
I'm gonna
and
start
watch. That
playing
sounds like a
again.
good
Good.
time.
See,
Right, right.
perfect goal.
So who's drumming? You need a girl drummer. You gotta find your girl drummer.
You think I don't have a
I
list?
didn't
There'll
say
be
you
a
did.
drummer.
Yes,
I got
know
all-
a girl
I got
drummer.
at least
I know
two
a girl
full bands
drummer.
of girls.
Besides me, I know a girl drummer. Yes.
There's that one chick too that played with.
Spin the bottle.
Yeah,
Well,
with
no,
Midwest
Spin the
Outcasts.
bottle.
no.
That chick was actually pretty good too. I
The
forget
one
her
that
name
rally
now.
against heroin. Remember the
Oh, yeah.
the bluegrass?
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Bluegrass
know who
band,
it is.
yeah.
The bluegrass band, but they have like a younger. They're like older people, but
Yes.
then they have a young girl that sings and drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a solid drummer.
Yeah,
Oh,
too.
she's
I can't
great.
remember her
Oh my gosh, I
name, but
can't
she's
remember
really
right
good.
now. I feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's all good.
I got a list. Look, I stalk
We'll
people.
talk about that.
apparently.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Not in the group chat.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Oh my God!
She's like-
It'll be 20 hours before I get to the back of it. What? 14 subjects have been changed already.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still trying to reply to the first one. I'm like, oh
It's
shit.
so true.
I'm so lost. But anyway, episode 121, Stl Roar, mycityMymusic.com, Soldier by Blood. Thank you to About Time for showing up
you.
tonight. And we've got to give a big shout out and another social for our friend Bobby, because it's all about
Appreciate it.
Bobby.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
Good
you, Captain
days,
Bobby.
yes.
You gotta
yes.
end the meeting.
20 some days until we have the
22.
transplant.
That's right. 27th of this month.
Yeah.
27, and then are you like in isolation? I mean, what's the downtime once they do? Do you have to stay in
They
the
say
hospital?
8 weeks. I'll be out of the hospital in probably about a week.
Hopefully by New Year's.
But they'll be putting me on anti-rejection medicine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Knocks my immune system to pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
So I just gotta stay away from crowds for a minute or two.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
You can catch up on all your Yellowstone. See.
Riding.
And
We're
riding.
riding.
Well,
No,
you gotta-
Yellowstone.
you have to
Write a song
sterilize.
about Yellowstone.
And
There
he'll
you
record it
go.
on his phone. and
That's
show it
what's
to
up.
us.
The train shed or whatever.
Well, you have to sterilize everything before you can touch it. You know, is it going
Oh.
to be the boy in the plastic bubble here? Or
I'm a
what?
psycho,
I mean,
so he tells me to shut up all the time.
He's
Yeah.
got a good support staff too. I mean, we all bail in, chip in, whatever they need. We help.
Yes, they
you
do.
know.
Thanks
They
to
do the
my
same
band.
thing for us.
Honestly, there's no way that him and I could have gotten through this year without our band and all the
That's
music therapy that we've had.
Not
Because
just
I would
the
be
band,
crazy.
it's- We got a pretty good circle of friends that come.
Yeah.
that come
Everybody,
and
yeah.
help and everything else.
We
I
really
mean,
have felt all of the love.
a lot of Bobby's family, especially.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So,
Honestly, we feel all the love.
are the kids doing all right with all this? Or are
Oh,
they
yeah,
worried? Or
They're awesome. I mean, obviously they're worried, but we always. I'm a very positive person, if you can't tell.
Yes.
My hair has been yellow most of this year from promoting the positivity.
Well,
So,
I
the
mean,
kids are
they've
good.
done this a million times. They've done this procedure
Oh,
a
Barnes
million
is the number
times,
one in
so
the nation.
They're great.
So
They're
And
great.
Bobby's a tough son of a bitch, man.
Oh my God.
He's too damn mean. He's too ornery.
Yeah, he ain't
Nobody
going nowhere.
wants you but her. So, and you're not going anywhere. She's not going to let it happen.
contrary, there's always a bitch in front of him. But that's
That's true. When you play guitar like that, that happens though.
It's okay.
Right.
I can't
Your
even watch
fingers
him
were
while
like
he's playing.
that.
Sometimes I'm like, whew. God, what was I singing?
Yeah, you were married to that guy. You're married to that guy.
12 years.
Yeah, 12 years, going on 13.
12 years.
Well, yeah.
No, we have different
Notice the
takes
difference?
on
It's
it.
like 12 years. Like 12
12 years.
Nope.
Well, thank you so much. You guys
Thank
are
you.
awesome.
Thank you
So,
guys
yes,
for
thank
having
you,
us.
thank you.
Thank you to the studio, you guys, man. This is awesome, dude. This is a cool
Yeah.
space, man.
Tweezy's
Yeah.
the man.
Tweezy.
Tweezy. Yeah. And I do have to give a shout out to Toxic Johnny. Have you heard those guys?
Well, I've been looking at their social media.
They're
I'm a
freaking
stalker.
amazing. I had them booked for tonight,
Oh, you did?
but I said, please, can we move you?
Oh, Toxic Johnny, thank
Yes.
you.
And they were like,
Didn't have to do
I
that.
said, you know, it's kind of an
Thanks,
unusual
guys.
circumstance, but. And they're
Aw.
like, oh no, we're totally fine with it. So
Aw.
they're going to be here on the
Thank you.
19th.
Well, we'll come see them while we're off.
yeah.
Well, you
For
can always
certain.
come up here. You can hang out in the studio
Oh,
anytime.
Tell
Yes.
me, I like to hang
Those
out with
guys
my
are great.
friends.
Now they'll be up here. It's on Wednesday. They said they were going to come out. So
Okay.
they're just a lot of fun. I mean, they're just they got.
Night is.
Yeah.
I love their like logo and stuff. That's what
Yeah.
caught my eye.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's this?
Yes, they're friggin' amazing. I had to put a sticker up there. Yeah, they're great. They're just,
I love them.
they're just a lot of fun too, and they're just. I mean, they come and they stay all night, and they know so many. They're seasoned musicians, so
Right.
they all know so many songs.
Perfect.
You know, and their drummer is the guy who does jam nights, so that makes it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys just come out because your drummer's here, or what? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's easy practice, you know what I mean?
it is an easy practice. It is
You
an
work
easy.
on stuff that you've been working on. It's good.
Well, I've had them, like, people come up and play. My jam's a little different. Nobody takes a break all night. My jam band plays. But if I get, other people coming in to play, then I'll try to mix it up as much as I can so they get to play more. And then, I've had singers come in, do you know this song? Well, the band, when they were there last time, they're like, yeah, I know that one. So it makes it easy because they get to play some more and
Yeah,
somebody else
and
gets.
someone gets to
When
come
you
sing
mix
with
it
them, yeah.
up, the jam band's not going to know every single solitary song. I've got a bass player that comes in. I know this song. Can I play Bobby Young's? Like, yeah, I'll take a break.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But I've been short on drummers, so Brad Murphy, thank you so much.
I think that was a Scott Shookman come play drums.
Why not? What else you got to do?
You never know.
What else you gotta do?
What else you got to do?
Wednesday, 8:30.
Yeah.
He knows a shitload
I
of
will.
songs
I will
too.
say. I will say. I have a tie to parrots because the former owner was my cousin.
Yeah.
Paul?
No, Christine,
Paul's wife.
Paul's wife.
Paul and Chris.
I love
That's my
Yeah.
cousin.
Well, there's a
I
reason to
love
go.
her.
Right.
I love
Yeah, that's
her.
my oldest cousin on my dad's side.
She's a
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Oh, she is. They're
She
good
is a
people.
sweetheart, definitely for
I think
sure.
they're down at their cabin right now.
Probably.
Paul was posting pictures about putting the electric in and getting heaters going. So.
Oh, wait. Shut up, Paul. I can't tell you how many times I've told him, shut up, Paul. I want to hear it. Yeah. I'm like, well, get up and play drums. Oh, I can't play anymore. I said, then shut up, Paul. I want to hear about it. Ah.
We have
So
not
bad.
met the new ownership yet, but like I said, I was related to Chris. We actually did a show out there for my brother's birthday for his 40th. So.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was a
great
good
time.
night.
Very cool. Well, we are out of here. Episode 121, Stl Roar, mycitymymusic.com. About time in the house. Thank you very much. Soldier by Blood, Mr. Tweezy, back here in the back. He's the dude. He's the man. And of course, Mike Dawson, my guy right here. He doesn't say a whole lot, but he's here, right?
You guys are
That
adorable.
says everything. So,
You
yeah.
gonna bang that gavel, Bobby?
Go ahead, do it. It's over.